As a brain doctor, I'm shocked. This one fruit may be raising your stroke risk overnight. Senior Brain Health and Stroke Prevention explained in depth. Let me tell you something that surprised even me. After 30 years of studying the human brain, after analyzing scans, cracking open medical journals, and watching thousands of patients go from stable to critical in seconds, there are still moments that humble me. Still moments that shake me, that make me lean back in my chair and say, why aren't more people talking about this? And today I want to talk about one of those moments. Something hiding in your kitchen. Something sweet, innocent looking, healthy even. A fruit. Yes, a fruit. One you've probably eaten your whole life. Maybe putting your brain at risk, especially if you're over 60. And no, this isn't some gimmick or fear-mongering. This is medical truth, and if you care about your memory, your balance, your speech, and your independence as you age, you need to know what I'm about to share. Let's walk through it. Not in panic, but in clarity. Let's protect the greatest gift you have, your mind. The silent crisis no one talks about after 60. Most people believe strokes come like lightning, sudden, random, unstoppable. That's only half true. Yes, strokes hit fast. 1 minute you're sipping coffee, the next, you're unable to lift your arm or form words. But they don't start fast. They build. Quietly. Patiently. Like a time bomb inside your arteries. And one of the leading contributors to this ticking clock? Diet. More specifically, hidden spikes in blood sugar, cholesterol, and inflammation caused by foods we think are safe but aren't. And for seniors, certain fruits top that list. The healthy fruit that might be hurting your brain. Let me paint a picture. You're trying to eat better. Maybe you've cut back on red meat. Maybe you've ditched the salt shaker. You reach for fruit instead. A banana in the morning. A glass of orange juice with breakfast. Maybe a grape bowl or some dried dates in the afternoon for energy. Sounds healthy, right? Here's the shocking truth. Fruits high in fructose and glucose, especially in excess, can spike your blood sugar almost as much as a soda. Your brain runs on sugar, yes, but too much sugar, especially when not balanced with fiber, protein, or fat, leads to insulin resistance in brain cells, hardening of arteries, atherosclerosis, increased triglycerides, inflammation in blood vessels, and over time higher stroke risk. And when you're over 60, your metabolism slows. Your arteries become less flexible. That same banana you ate at 30 doesn't process the same way at 70. Now, I'm not saying fruit is bad, but some fruits, when eaten wrong or at the wrong time, can quietly erode your vascular health. The main culprit: high glycemic fruits. Let me give you the list of danger fruits, especially risky if eaten on an empty stomach, late at night, or in large quantities. Prohibited high-risk fruits for stroke in seniors. 1. Bananas, especially very ripe ones. 2. Grapes high in fructose. 3. Watermelon spikes blood sugar quickly. 4. Pineapple. 5. Mangoes. 6. Dried fruits like raisins, dates, figs, sugar dense. 7. Fruit juices, yes, even 100% juice is concentrated sugar. Why are these dangerous? Because they flood your system with simple sugars, which cause a sharp rise in glucose, followed by a steep crash. This spike crash cycle damages the inner lining of your arteries. Over time, these arteries, especially those leading to the brain, start to stiffen. Plaque builds up. Tiny blood clots form more easily. And one day, one of those clots makes it to your brain. And that's your stroke. But doctor, I thought fruit was healthy? It is, but it's not one size fits all. Fruit contains vitamins, fiber, antioxidants. But context matters. How ripe is it? The riper, the higher the sugar content. What time are you eating it? Late-night fruit spikes insulin when your body is trying to wind down. Are you pairing it with protein or fat? Fruit alone digests too fast. What's your current health status? Prediabetes? High blood pressure? Already had a mini stroke? Just like medications, what works for one body at one age might be dangerous for another. What happens to the aging brain under sugar attack? You might not notice the signs at first, but I see them every day in my clinic. You forget why you walked into a room. You're tripping more often. Your words feel delayed. You struggle to find the right names. Your hands tremble slightly. Your sleep is shallow and broken. These are early vascular warning signs, the brain struggling with reduced oxygen and blood flow. And in many cases, this begins decades before a full-blown stroke ever happens. The scary part? Some patients show normal blood work, but a brain scan tells a different story. The safer way to eat fruit after 60. I'm not here to scare you away from the orchard. I'm here to empower you. Here's how to enjoy fruit wisely without risking your brain. White heavy check mark senior-friendly fruit habits. 1. Choose low glycemic fruits. Berries, blueberries, raspberries, blackberries. Apples, especially with skin. Pear, kiwi. Avocados, yes, they're technically fruit. 2. Never eat fruit alone. Pair with protein yogurt, nuts, seeds, or healthy fat nut butter cottage cheese. 3. Avoid fruit late at night. Your insulin response slows in the evening. Fruit before bed equals sugar spike plus inflammation. 4. Limit juice and dried fruits. They're concentrated sugar bombs without the fiber. 5. Watch your portion size. One medium piece of fruit is often enough. More is not always better. The bigger picture. Your brain deserves better. You've lived a long life. Your brain has carried you through love, loss, laughter, and legacy. Why let it break down now because of a few hidden habits? Stroke is not just a physical injury. It can steal your speech, your mobility, your memories. It can change who you are. And yet, it's largely preventable. With smarter food choices, with gentle daily movement, with hydration and sleep, with stress management, with knowledge like this. Final thoughts from a brain doctor who cares. I've watched patients weep because they ignored these signs. I've held hands in hospital beds where words couldn't form anymore. I've had sons and daughters ask me why their parents seemed fine yesterday and then collapsed today. Don't let that be your story. Yes, fruit is good, but context is everything, especially after 60. Be mindful, be proactive, and remember, a sharper mind begins with smaller, smarter choices. So the next time you reach for that banana late at night, pause. Ask your brain what it really needs. Because maybe, just maybe, it's not more sugar. Maybe it's a little protection. And that protection starts now. Stay wise. Stay nourished. Your brain is listening. Hit that subscribe button and join us on a journey through the timeless wisdom of the older generation. Don't miss a single life-changing lesson.